In number 10, we have Lizzie the Great Dane. Lizzie is a black and white Great Dane from Florida. Lizzie is the tallest living dog on the planet, measuring an enormous 96.41 centimeters, also known as 3 feet and 2 inches tall. When she stands on her hind legs, she is nearly 6.6 feet tall, taller than the average human. The gentle giant was measured for the world record by professional veterinarians in her hometown of Fort Myers when she was 7 years old. Like all mastiffs, Lizzie stopped growing at the age of 3 and stayed that size for the rest of her life. Harry Hong Dong. He might be teddy-like, but he is a tough giant guard dog weighted in gold, literally. He is a Tibetan Mastiff that was bought for nearly $2 million by a Chinese businessman. Is this dog worth the money? Just think about it. You could buy dozens of exotic cars or hundreds of trucks, a private airplane, or even a submarine. But the owner of this marvelous specimen thought it was worth the money, and even threw in $4,000 food a month in it too. Enough about Harry Hong Dong. Let's talk about the next Goliath of a dog, Hulk the Indestructible. He is the biggest pit bull in the world. He nearly weighs 180 pounds and is 5.3 feet from nose to tail. He didn't get that size, but he didn't get to look like that by eating dog cookies, but by eating the city's best ground beef daily. His owner is a professional trainer who taught Hulk himself. Each one of his Hulk puppies costs $30,000, but Hulk himself is not for sale. He's estimated to cost around $250,000, or $250,000. Hulk is truly amazing. Now on to the next dog, Boomer. At 3 years old, he is 6.6 feet long, and he is easier to take care of because he is so tall. He can drink out of the tap himself, and he eats around 22 pounds every 2 days. That's how he maintains his 185-pound stature. The only thing hard about taking care of him is probably the amount of food you have to give and how much money you're going to spend on it. Enough about Boomer. Number 6, GIBSON. People thought he was a Dalmatian because of his black and white spots when he was younger. But when he grew up, people figured out he is a Great Dane. At his time, he was the tallest dog in the world and won the Guinness World Record for 2004. His size made him one of the most famous dogs on the planet. He sure does love cameras. He is so huge he will leave you saying wow for a couple of minutes. He is 6.6 feet tall when he is on his hind legs. He's completely sweet. Unfortunately, GIBSON got cancer and died in 2009. The world will always remember GIBSON. Number 5, Major. Yet another Great Dane, but this one is 7 feet long. He sleeps in a king-size bed. He sleeps better than many of us. His owners give him huge amounts of chicken and rice so he can maintain his 220-pound stature. He is a Goliath of a dog. He is a giant of a dog. This dog is truly amazing. Now, at number 4, we have FREDDY. FREDDY is another Great Dane. He is 7.55 feet long. He is nearly as big as a grizzly bear. His owners have confessed that taking care of him is quite a challenge. Then, in order for FREDDY to maintain his weight, his owner must feed him 8 cans of dog food, 4 roasted chickens, 11 pounds of guts, 11 pounds of chopped chicken weekly. That must cost a lot. But his owners sure do love him. Number 3, ZORBA. In our third place, we have ZORBA, the majestic English Mastiff. He is so huge, he won several Guinness World Records. He was crowned the world's heaviest dog at 343 pounds, but he was also muscular. He also took the title of the longest dog in the world, measuring at 8.2 feet long. He is one of the biggest English Mastiffs of all time. He became the largest dog in all of England. His owners are proud of him. Number 2, George, the giant. Although his photos look photoshopped, he's actually that huge. In 2010, he won the largest dog in all of the planet record. He has a weight of 244.7 pounds. When he was on his hind legs, he was 7.25 feet tall. He was shy and afraid of water. Sadly, this guy passed away, like many of the dogs on this list, in 2013. It's time to talk about a true legend, ZEUS. This dog is truly a god of a dog. No wonder why he was named ZEUS. This Great Dane was shockingly huge. He is 7.22 feet when standing on his hind legs. His huge size led him into getting into the Guinness World Record book of 2012. Maintaining an excellent weight of 154.3 pounds. As the largest dog in all the world, he was always energized and very slim. ZEUS always had a ferocious appetite, like all Great Danes. It is their primordial nature. Unfortunately, he died when he was 5 years old. But he is a legend of a dog. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and hit that notification bell.